Welcome to this general overview of Postal Methods. This video is just a basic snapshot of the functionality within the Postal Methods Quick Send portal. Now, if you want more specific videos on how to use one or more of the different components, please be sure to go to postalmethods.com, click on Tutorials. There you'll find both step-by-step instructions as well as video tutorials. Now let's get going with our general overview. First, we're going to start by going to our letter page. And let's first look here at our Compose a Letter option. Now this here allows you to write whatever you want in the body of the letter, and then it will send out. You can also attach additional documents that you can upload here, and these will go behind the original letter that you put in there that you created initially. Now, what this will also do by including the return address and send to address, it'll create a cover page that will print in front of your letters that will fold up and show through the windowed envelope. So this takes all the work out of having to worry about creating the spots for the return address and the send to address, because this is already done for you within our portal. But now, let's look at our next letter, which is upload letter. Now here you're going to simply, as it mentions here, you're going to actually upload a document that you already have. You can either drag and drop it in here, or you can browse for it and find it. Once you do, then you simply click on Next Step. It'll bring your document over. And here, as we did before, is when you would enter the return address and send to address, and then click on Next, and you can move forward from there. But additionally, in this spot here as well, you can also upload additional documents also. It's a way of getting whatever you need in here. These will go behind the original letter that you uploaded, and you have those options there. So very, very nice, easy functionality. Additionally, you have the options of black and white, colored, things of that nature that you can also do. Very nice. Nice and easy. So now let's move on to the next letter. This is our mail merge. Now the mail merge, this is much like a mail merge that you would do, for instance, in Word, by uploading a CSV file, which generally consists of names and addresses along with a template that you want the address placed on. Once you upload that file, you can click on Next. And now you will match the various fields from your CSV file to what's in here. Then once you've done that, you can go down here to the bottom, then you click on Next. And here's where you have the different options. You can select a template that already exists, create your own template, or you can upload a template as well. And this takes you through the process to create a mail merge within the portal itself. Very nice, easy functionality. Now we'll look briefly here at our multi-doc section here. This has many uses, and its main function allows you to divide up one file into multiple documents that need to be mailed. So we'll go inside here and look at it once again. You will either drag and drop or browse and find a file that you want to put in here. Once you do, you click on Next Step. And inside is when you have the various options that you can do here. So, for instance, like I mentioned, you can divide it several ways. Divide it either by the number of pages, or you can choose a number of pages that are within a single document. Now, you can also select manually how it is you're going to separate them. Another way of doing it is by using the drag and select identifier as well. So it has these highlighted areas that allows you to use the address that you have on your document, the return address and send to address. And with these boxes, because these can be moved, it doesn't really matter where your return address or your send to address is on your document, because all you have to do is move these boxes, and it automatically will find and correct the positions that they need to go to whenever we actually create the cover page for your document, and it makes things much easier for you. So a very nice, easy way of doing this. And again, the tutorials that we have really makes it easy to go through these step by step but just want to give you a brief idea of what options are available to you. Also want to mention too that even though it is called multi-doc, you can just do one document and still use the same functionalities and tools that are inside this particular portal, which is a really nice thing to take advantage of. All right, so now let's go look here again, and we're going to look that you'll notice here that you also are able to send certified mail within Postal Methods. This is a really great tool. A much easier way to do certified mail than having to do it in person or go to the post office. So very similar, you're going to browse for a file. Once you find it, you can then select that and do the next step. And then inside is a very simple process of doing the certified mail. Like we did before, do a return address, send to address. Then you have a preference of here you can choose to require a signature. So whenever the document is taken to the property, it won't just be left, it'll get a signature because you've required it, and that will be processed as well. Very simple way of doing it. Once this is processed through, we send it out. Then you get a tracking number that you'll receive that will help you to track that document from that point forward. Very nice, easy way of sending out certified mail. So great functionality here. And then also you have the ability to send mail via email. You can send one letter by attaching the document to your email, or you can send multiple documents in a zip file, which will create multiple documents that will mail out. Now this function does require the address and the return address to be in a specific location, so you want to make sure to follow the step-by-step instructions or watch the instruction video on our tutorial page before using. Also want to point out that Postal Methods has an address book that you can utilize and take advantage of. Here you can enter addresses manually, you can import contacts, you can export contacts as well. And it's a nice way of having your contacts within our portal already there that you can then use to send out letters from our portal. Now, additionally, all addresses are actually verified. We actually use a USPS database that helps to identify addresses to make sure they are accurate. If we'll look at our process documents page, this is where you'll find any documents that you have processed through our system. And if you notice, they'll show up on here. And if you had put a description in, you can add a description at the beginning. It would show here. Additionally, it shows on the bottom the destination. So it shows a green check mark, which indicates that the address was verified and everything does look good. And then also, when you'll go up here and you'll refresh it, and you'll eventually get the price point of what it's going to cost to actually send this out. There it is, $1.17. So a very nice, easy place to look for the process documents that you have done and have sent through. Now, additionally, it's nice to know that if you do run into any kind of problem whatsoever, you have an error logs page where you can see any type of problem that may have been encountered, whether the address is wrong or any other issues that have taken place. You'll find that here to get to the bottom and get an answer for anything that may have occurred. In the accounts settings page, we have a number of different things you can look at. We have here in the API keys. This is where you would find these in the event that you are merging our software with your software. Under payments, it would show any credit cards that you may have on file with us. On our pricing page, this shows you the different options that you have to purchase a package for future use with your account. Additionally, if you look under invoices, invoices shows the invoices that you have paid within the system. And you can also download those to keep for your records. Now, under departments, here is where you can create a department within a business account. This way, if you need to have expenses charged to different departments, or you want to know how much each department is using, then you can also set up users within a particular department and then run reports to find out how much has actually been spent and what's been sent out, and that sort of information. Now here in accounts, this is where if you are If you are a business and you want to add other users to your account, this is where you would do that. Then, of course, you can also attach them to departments as well if you choose to do so. Under transactions, this is where you'll find the different transactions, such as when you purchase prepaid packages, for instance. This will show up here. Under activities, this is where you'll see any and all activity that has gone on within this particular account. Under profile, this is where you can change your password and do a number of different changes here as well. And then we have the settings page here. This is where you have a two-factor authentication that you can utilize, and this is where you can turn off or on your email notifications. Now, on our reports page is where you're able to run a couple of pretty simple reports that give you all the information that you need on your account. You can do this by a date range, by description, and we also have a document report as well that also utilizes a date range as well, or a document ID to find a particular document that you're looking for. Then we have our dashboard as well. This is where you basically see a snapshot of your account, which includes total funds available, total spent, total amount of documents sent as well. Now, please keep in mind that this is just a quick general overview. We have step-by-step instructions and video tutorials that will walk you through each of these different functionalities. We also have an onboarding team that can be contacted for a phone call or a video call Monday through Friday between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we are ready and willing to patiently assist you. Well, thank you for taking the time to look at this general overview. We look forward to serving you and assisting you, and really appreciate you, and hope you have a good day.